Okay, hello everyone. In my time zone, tomorrow is Trans Day of Visibility, and so for the occasion, I'm going to be doing a stream uh, about games made by trans dev people, game dev people. Some of the games today will be about gender and trans stuff, but some of them aren't. It's more about celebrating the creators and their work. So this is just a splash page that I found from an Australian website for the event. So yeah, the games I'll be playing today are all from the Queer Games bundle that was hosted on itch. This one in particular, 2021. The goal of it was directly supporting queer creators. And so I've gone through that. There are how many? 236 items, not all of them games, but I had a look through and picked out a few that caught my eye that had been made by trans and non-binary game devs. And a reminder that there's going to be another such bundle this year. They're currently planning it. Entries for the bundle are open until May 3rd, and the bundle itself will be available during June, aka Pride Month. So as for the games I'm playing today, I'll just go through them, I guess. You know, one by one. I could tell you what they all are up front, but, well, first of all, let me get my notes out. I will need to refer to them. Okay. What's that? Alright, all good. Okay, anything else I need to say? Just that I think trans people are really cool. I want to shout out anyone who has transitioned or started transitioning. I think taking those kinds of steps in your life to be more true to yourself is very admirable and awesome. And I'm lucky enough to have several trans and non-binary, genderqueer, gender non-conforming friends, and I feel very lucky to know these people. Hello, Gibbon. Howdy, howdy. Yes, today I'm playing 8 games by trans creators from the Queer Games Bundle 2021 is the short of it. So let's start with the name of it does not appear on this page. Cloud Spotting, made in 2021 for the Bitsy Cloud Jam by Hello Dree. Hello Dree is a non-binary creator. Their Twitter account is locked, but they've got a couple of games here on itch. Looks like Bitsy stuff, and this is the one that was in the bundle. Yes, it is that time of year. I remember about a year ago, this it was the same time last year. That was a dumb thing to say. Run moment. So yeah, this is labeled as a moment because itch games have these kinds of labels. How do I expand this window? This one wasn't downloadable, it's only in the browser, so we've got this window thing happening. So yeah, but there is some very lovely music. I will be able to play this with controller, I believe. Yes? No. Oh, I'll have to click it. That's what happens. Okay. No? What's going on with that? Oh, I haven't... Sorry. My Joyta key was not assigned. Now it is. Okay. So this is... Oh, I should also say, because the little summary say, this is described as a non-binary date and interactive fiction. If you've played any Bitsy games before, you might be familiar with the kind of setup. So we're playing as... sorry. Gotta click this. Now it's captured my input. So we're playing as this little dot over here. And we're sort of just observing this scene of these two people on a date on the picnic blanket down there. By interacting with these little speech bubbles, we can hear what they're saying about the clouds as they look up. I think that one looks like a cumulus cloud. True, but come on, you can be more creative than that. So we just walk around in the sky here, float around, I guess. Can't interact with the people, but we can hear what they're saying. Okay, that one looks like a tadpole with giant eyes. Haha, yeah, or maybe it's a snail with a flat shell, like a stealth snail. Huh, I don't really see it myself. Tadpole, snail. Oh, I can see the snail. So the bottom bit is like the long slug, and then there's a flat shell on top. I can see that. Yeah, this is a very wholesome game. It's very cute. OMG, that one looks like a worm driving a tiny car. Can't argue there, that's the objective truth. It really does. That's incredibly cute. Yeah, you can see the car with the wheels at the bottom and the little worm poking out. Lovely. So there's a nice transition effect as well between the screens. That's really cool. And the music's really cool too. So there's a lot to like about this game. I think that cloud kind of looks like fog. So saying actual cloud classifications is boring, but it's okay to say incorrect ones? Yeah, I think that's cheating. Yeah, pretty much. You're killing me! You know, I saw 3 different trans people tweet about wanting to turn into fog yesterday. Something's going on. We really all dream of losing our corporeal forms, huh? And as the day turns to dusk, get some lovely new palettes in the background there. I think I would want to become a cloud. I like how they're interpreted differently by everyone. Very non-binary of them. Exactly. Look, these clouds all form a big dragon. Ooh, I agree with that. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, yeah? I think that cloud looks like you. Thanks. Less than 3. Oh, adorable. And then it circles back. So as Gibbon said, very wholesome. And just looking at some of the tags here. Yeah, they've got the non-binary tag, the transgender tag, as well as the person of color made. As they say in their bio, they're Taiwanese American. Oh, and the music is The Golden Hour by Louis Zong. Lovely. Hope I don't get content ID'd for that. We'll see. Okay, so moving on to the next one. This is another Bitsy game. I put these 2 together. This one was actually made in 2019, but it was put in the bundle. Rotten Kells only got a couple of games on their profile, but this was also co-developed by Singing Stranger. And as far as I can tell, both of these are trans guys from Germany. One, yeah, I'm not sure how division of labor happened in this game, but oh, I didn't look at that profile, sorry. So this is Roten Kell. Also makes a webcomic. And it was made in a one-day games workshop. So another note here is that, well, explore the tree and choose what you do. Almost none of your actions are mandatory, and you can take from this game however much you like. Okay, and there's cats and birds involved. Can't quite see the whole page here, so... perfect. Sad bird. Oh man, is this going to be a sad game? Prepare to be sad, people. Okay, so we are this cat, and we found a key. Who lost their key? Maybe it's this little bird over here. Thanks for finding my key, but I don't need it anymore. The mice have evicted me from my home. Oh, what am I going to do? And all that just because I couldn't pay the rent in time. Oof, sad. A common story. Press up to use doors. Well, there's an arrow here. Oh, are you sure you want to leave the situation behind you? This is a choice you can make. You can just leave the situation and that's the end of the game, but I'll engage with it for now. So, money. What the heck is this? What are you doing here? You don't live here. So a lot of mice have moved in after the bird was evicted, it looks like. This lamp is broken. Someone should call the landlord. There's money just lying around. I guess I'll take it. So yeah, the white things you can interact with. Anything white in the interface, meaning I can ring this doorbell. Ding dong. No one's home. I just moved in, but I already don't like you. Gee, thanks. So these mice are very rude. Hey, you're not a mouse. Oh, it's an all-mouse apartment complex. Yeah, they're not for visitors. That's fine. I can't believe they let you in here. Jeez. I'm a very small cat, by the way, compared to these mice. This is a... Whoa. Okay. King of the birds. What do you want, little one? I can't help the little bird. You know how business is. Come back when you can make me an offer. So our goal is to get the bird its home back. Is the bird big or are you small? Good question. There's a lot of other small birds. This is the kind of Redwall problem. In later Redwall books, all the animals are kind of the same size, but in the original book, there's like more proportional sizes. So there's cats and badgers and owls that are many times larger than the small woodland mice and stuff that are the main characters. So I could make an offer since I picked up that loose change, but it's not really letting me do that. I guess I'll go talk to that little bird again. Nothing else is interactable here. Oh, unless... Because you can press up to go indoors. Oh, I can go in some other apartments. Okay. No one's home. Okay, but clearly people are living here. A plate of cookies. Maybe that'll help me make friends. So I'm just ransacking these houses, I guess. I don't feel good about taking money from inside somebody else's house when somebody does clearly live there. Almost tripped over this key. Clean up after yourselves. It's dark in here. Hello, mouse. Thank you for the cookies. I love that kind. Hey, this is weird, but if you find a key, can you bring it back to my neighbor? She lives on the 3rd floor on the right. Thanks. I can be such a slob. I just can't find the dang key. Well, I did find the key, so 3rd floor on the right. Now this is where we get into a little issue. 3rd floor. Is this ground floor or is this 1st floor? How do they do it in Germany? How do they do it in Europe? I believe in Europe they use the ground floor system similar to us most of the time, which means 3rd floor will be this one. Before we ransack anything, I'll talk to this mouse. Hello. Hey, thanks for returning my key. So we got it right. This is the 3rd floor. Do you want to stay a bit and watch Mice News with me? They're going to announce the lotto numbers in a bit. No, that's okay. I'll just check this box before I go, though. It's full of old journals and family photos. Also probably lots of embarrassing memories. So the fact that, like, it said a lot of stuff is optional here, I think an option that you could take is hoovering up all the loose money that's around and using that to get the bird back in. But like I said, I don't know about doing that kind of... It's a whole ethical dilemma thing, because these mice are really rude. But is it okay to steal from them? And is it those mice in particular? The 2 that I've met inside these flats have been polite enough to me. Interesting. Guess they weren't exaggerating when they said they just moved in. So this was a rude one. So is it okay to steal from rude mice? It's a quandary. We talked to her. So here's a new mouse. Hello, mouse. You just thought you could waltz in here and take my money, didn't you? Beat it, Junior. Well, now that you've called me out, I wasn't going to. I've made it clear that I'm not doing that. A funny hat. Oops, I just stole someone's hat. Whatever. This door's locked. What is with all these spider webs? That dinner looks really delicious. No one would notice if one bite was missing, right? I don't know. So clearly I would need to take all the money to make an offer to the big bird. Let's talk to Little Bird again. Thanks for finding my key. Yeah, okay. I don't see another way to advance. I could give someone the hat, maybe. So at this point, we're going to make a decision to take a moral path, and I'm going on the renegade take all the money path. I'll check the bed first. This bed looks so cozy. So we're going to be radical, take money from the mice who wrongfully evicted our friend in order to get their home back. Being a real Robin Hood right now, I guess you could say, if you wanted to justify it to yourself. Even this mouse who I was nice to, I'm going to take her money too. Yeah, I'm doing it. I've gone full renegade. Oh no. Sorry. Do you want a hat? Oh. Oops. What was your hat doing in that other person's house? I hope that doesn't bite me later. Okay, I've got all the money now, so I'll go talk to Kingbird. Ah, I see. You have brought me some money. It is a very noble thing to pay for someone else's rent. You must be an extraordinary person. Let me see what I can do for that little sad bird. Nice. So that's a good outcome for the bird, at least. Hopefully the mice don't miss their spare change too much. Thanks for finding my key. Well, okay. I've resolved the situation, so I'm going to leave and see what happens. You can leave an impact on the world. Which path you chose was up to you, and you alone. Have you made the world a better place today? Interesting. I'm just going to leave you with that question. Very confronting. Yeah, there you go. So it's a thought-provoking game about people being evicted and stuff. Okay. Yes. Okay. Something to think about. Anyway, very good. Shall we move on? Yes. Okay. So this next game is I Need Space, made in 2020 by Hugo Bailey. So Hugo is a mod for the trans game dev collective of over 1,200 trans game devs. It's cool actually that recently there was a what a game dev looks like sort of trend on Twitter of people taking selfies, so we can see what some of these people look like, I guess. I hope that's not like doxing or anything. This is all public stuff, but yeah, it's good to see these selfies of how people like to present themselves, I guess. Sometimes, especially on a day of visibility. Okay. So yeah, Hugo has a few games on here that look pretty cool. This one in particular was included in the bundle. It's called I Need Space, and it's in this... Yeah, it's in Unity, so I'm launching it in a separate thing. I'll capture that thing. Where is it? What? There it is. Okay. Okay. Please note, this is a work in progress. How many levels are there? 12 in total. Wonder how many I'll do. So this is a kind of physics simulator. It's pretty interesting. You choose your direction and power, and then gravity affects how you move around. It's sort of a platformer-ish. What it really reminds me of is, well, there's plenty of physics simulator games that use mechanics like this, but Angry Birds Space is what comes to mind for me, because I'm just a weird Angry Birds fanatic. They did a game where it was, you know, pretty much like this. You aim and select your power, and you throw birds through space past different planets and see how gravity affects them and stuff. Ooh, going on a high arc there. Of course, my Sorry, did this... Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's not working. Yeah, the capturing's not working, sorry. Thank you for the heads up there. I think I should be able to do a different kind of capture. Yep, and then select that one. So let's see if that worked. Sorry about that. I'll go back to the main menu. Is it working now? Just watching my delayed stream broadcast. There it is, but it's big. I think I know why that is. I can fix that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I need space. Physical simulator. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, I've managed to thread the path, slingshotting past all the planets. Let's land on one and then move on from there. Whoa. There we go. So we've landed on the correct planetoid and finished that level. Okay. Yeah. I started a fascination with sort of orbital physics on our Windows 95 computer, which had a copy of Encarta Encyclopedia. And among like the, you know, entries for just normal encyclopedia entries and whatever, they did have interactive elements and like little mini games and simulations and stuff. One of them was all about planet orbits and asteroid orbits and whatever. And you could set like parameters for things orbiting and just let it go and watch the bodies moving in space, and they would all leave little paths behind them as well, and you'd build up an idea of the orbit over time, and that was very fascinating. You could just sit and watch that. It was great. There was also like a quiz adventure game thing in there too, which is pretty interesting. My score's not going to be good on this one. Well, ooh, can we pull back? Okay. All right, from here, should be easy to just hop over. Whoop. Okay, got to escape the gravity of this one yet. Okay, cool. No worries. Ta-da. So this is a really cute game. I like the aesthetic of it. Kind of minimalist, but with the nice gradients on the planets. It's very sort of calming. I enjoy it. And they're introducing new mechanics here with first planets moving in orbit around each other, and these ones are changing in size for some reason. So entering a realm of fantasy. I'm sure planets do shift in size slightly, but these ones are pretty radically going in and out. Especially gas planets probably have a bit of change in volume seasonally or something, maybe. I don't really know. Anyway, we're introducing flying saucers now. Oof. Almost cancelled out the momentum there. Can I make it over here? Yes. Okay. So what happens if we find ourselves caught up in that tractor beam? Is that game over? Or that ominous noise suggests danger? Yep, we've been abducted. And yeah, each level does score you on the number of moves you took, much like Angry Birds. Which But I'm not too concerned about getting a good score. Oops. No! It happened. I wonder if I can... Yeah, I have to wait until I've landed before I can launch again. Oh! A lucky shot? Oh, not so lucky. I think we can go from Purple Planet directly to the end, possibly. Oops. Oh, come on, gravity. Yeah. That's what I'll try this time. So from here, whoop. That looks okay. Oh, what's happening? Why am I going that way? Okay, that's fine. I'm still safe here. Now I can just hop around here a bit. Right. Let's go. Uh-oh. Yes. Get in that gravity well. I'm kind of reminded of Mighty Milky Way, which I played several weeks ago on DSiWare, actually. What level are we on? I do not know. That's alright. The first two games were short, so I can spend a little bit longer on this one. Yeah. It's hard to tell how long some of these games are going to be and how long they're going to take me. Cool. Ooh, a black hole. Let's go. Let me escape this universe. Oh, great. It's a shortcut. Hello. Did you bring me a fun snack from the Korean grocer?
I did.
Nice. Thank you. What did you pick?
Let me switch glasses so I can see.
Ooh. Some kind of folded corn chip, perhaps. Prepared broad bean with cumin. And royal milk tea, peach flavor. Okay. I look forward to trying those later. Or are you gonna eat them now? Oops. Okay. Looks like I've escaped the system. Oh, I'm on my way back. That worked out really well. Whoa. Okay. Totally whiffed that one. Looks like I might end up in the same spot though. Let's go. It's doing a big tour apparently. Yeah, Mighty Milky Way. Gibbon mentioned that in chat before I said it. Come on, escape. Need to wait till it gets a bit closer. Bean with a moustache. I like it. And hat, yes. What's with the like historical artwork? This bean snack has an interesting packet design. Okay. Can I actually like zoom out or anything? Apparently not.
Made in Taiwan.
Okay. Oops. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be affected that much. Zoomed right into the UFO. Let's go this way this time. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Keep going into the wormhole. Please, no. No! Don't. Them aliens got me again. Hey Luigi, where are the aliens? We are? Cool. Okay. Clearly I need to get my angle better going into that wormhole. Is there a better buddy duo than Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo? Oh no. Why did I do that? Oh, we're on our way back. Whoa, okay. Really interesting slingshotting effects happening here. Oh, I tried to... Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. But I got lucky. How about that? Now, where am I actually heading to? Let's go back to Green Planet. I'll ride this little buddy around. Try and get a view on things. Yeah, unpredictable movement and momentum can work in your favor or not. Aha, perfect. It was a patience game. We made it. This is great. Oh boy. These systems are getting more and more complex. Okay. How about this way? I feel like these planets have different densities. You can't always predict how what their mass is going to be based on their size. And of course, gravity is all about mass. Oop. Oop. Okay. That was really cool. Whoops. Yeah, this planet's actually very undense. What's the opposite of dense? I don't know. Light, I guess. It has a small rho value. Oop. In physics, the Greek letter rho is used to represent density. Looks like that was a shortcut I could have taken to come out of that wormhole. That's the end. Great. That was number 12. This game was made as part of the BCU game development course within a 2-month period by Hugo Bailey in 2020. Very cool. All right. So that was I Need Space. I said that was kind of a platformer. The next ones we're going to play are more platformers. So we'll head back to the browser and check out our next creator. So this one, so Serena made 1 Minute Max is this game. All of humanity's been wiped out except for one guy, or one person, and you have 1 minute to live, but you can grab some vaccines to save you. That's the idea. So just a little bit about the creators. So this was made by asset design and animation by Serena, and programming and audio direction by Katrina Kitten. So you can see from Katrina Kitten's profile, she's a trans lady, and Serena May, also, I believe, a trans lady. This is Serena May's only game on itch, and it was made... I have no information on the circumstances under which it was made. So, yeah, some of these... it was made with Godot. Okay, I've heard of that. Some of these were made for jams and stuff. Yeah, this is tagged with Game Jam 2021. This might be that generic Game Jam that's just a really big affair. The one that started the Game Jams, maybe. I don't know. Unclear. Now, did I download this one? Or am I playing this in browser? This is an in-browser one. Okay. Which means I have to just line myself up properly so you can see it. and run game. Oh, actually, I can full screen this. Hope that captures. That should capture because it's full screen version of the window I was already capturing. So we'll see. Hopefully that works. 21XX. Just checking. Yeah, that looks like it captured properly. And my joystick keys should be set up, so let's go. 1 minute max. Is my joystick key set up? Yes, it is. Well, okay. Okay, here we go. Cool. So yes, we have a time limit. This is going to get more difficult as we go. I would describe it, it's a little bit, you know, inspired by Super Meat Boy, things like that, especially when you get to things like this. I'm glad I set up the controller for this. I was playing this in testing just with the keyboard, and that was not ideal for a twitchy platformer. So for this one, you got to hit that button to open that gate without stepping on the bear traps. So I've played a few of these levels before, but things rapidly progress. I haven't gone up to anywhere near the 1 minute limit on my lifespan yet. Ugh. Okay. Cool. Oops. But I love platformers. I'm not playing enough of them at the moment. I'm still playing all these Lord of the Rings games in my spare time. And RPGs. Some of the Lord of the Rings games are RPGs. Some of them are kind of action adventure or whatever. So I'm missing platformers right now. Oops. Since I've now finished all the Fellowship games, I'll be thinking about moving on to... Oops. Like in the next few weeks, expect a stream of Lord of the Rings related games. Probably on mobile phone at first. Possibly others. But that's for later. Don't shoot me. Looks like the guns have a radius. Yeah. Dead. D-E-D. I like that. I think you go up first on this one. No, go down first. So I don't know much about Max, but they're the only human left alive. Oh, great. Not for long, the way I play. But yeah, you gotta hit switches, open gates. Nah. And avoid these traps. I'll show you what these traps do. Yeah, they kill you. I do like games like this, just simple mechanics. Oops. Oh man, I thought I had a bit more of a gap between shots there. Okay, come on. Yeah, alright. No! I jumped in to clear those spikes. This level is the first true test, I guess. I think I played up to here in testing. Didn't get much further than this. So I don't know how many levels there are. But it seems like Max needs more than one vaccine to survive. Unless these are just separate instances of Max in parallel universes. Because according to the plot, the vaccine will save you if you get it before your 1 minute of life has finished. Okay. Ceiling buttons. Oh boy. Okay. Go. No! Seriously? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Nuts. By the way, I really liked your recent episode of The Conversation Gibbon on the women of the Donkey Kong universe, along with Courtney and Hyle. It was a good listen. I was considering making a call in, but you covered everything I would have said anyway, so it's fine. Okay. Oh, dang it. Bloop. No. Nah. Yeah, I think you did a really good job on that episode. It was very long, but hey, it always is on that podcast. So that's okay. Could not listen to it in one sitting due to life circumstances. Ah. Ugh. Yes, if anyone is not familiar, the conversation is Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's Jungle Vine, I was going to call it. Yeah, DK Vine's podcast about Donkey Kong and Rare games, etc., including Playtonic. And they talked about a selection of important female characters from those games. And it was an interesting conversation. They also briefly touched on some of the women involved in creating the games, including Evelyn Novakovic, Louise O'Connor, and Daley Johnson, who are all highly important to the history of Rare. Oh gosh, no. Okay. Oh, that was close. Go, go, go. All right. No! Those boxes do respawn. I should have waited a bit longer. No! Yeah, I thought it was interesting, the comments about Dixie Kong, and also relating back to the transparency video recently about DKC3, how there was this perception that Dixie Kong would not be welcomed by the male target audience for the game, according to some publishing wings that were involved. But there was a lot of yeah, like there were a few calls in, and all the hosts agreed to that it was a good thing to put Dixie Kong as prominent as she was in that game. When I first played it, it was not really something I even considered to be like a problem, or it was just a neutral thing. I was like, yeah, Dixie Kong's the star of this one. That's great. Fine. All right, that's the end. Thank you for playing. I do recommend the transparency video. Donkey Kong Country 3. It was called like What's Up with Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Gender Trouble, I believe. So we got our vaccine. We survived and we beat the game. That's awesome. All right. I think the next one is also a platformer. This is called Tiny Dreamers Chapter 1 by Tony LC. And Tony, as it says on the profile here, trans mum making games. Simple as that. Her profile Also talks about board games. She's got a history with that, and video games as well. Pronouns are she, they. So one of the things that she made is a dice box, a virtual dice box, which is pretty cool. And Tiny Dreamers is this little project that she's working on now. Chapter 1 was included in the bundle. Chapter 2 is in the demo phase, but I don't really know too much about it, so I'm going to play it. This one was distributed as a standalone download, so I'm going to play that version. So it might be a bit easier to capture. Oh, great. It's really small. Oh, no, it blew up. Okay. Just capture that one. This one? Okay. Tiny Dreamers, Chapter 1. I think default's fine. Let's start. Which one of these forms fits you best? Oh, golly. These are some pretty cool forms. What are we going to pick? I like the one that looks like a frog with the blonde pompadour. I like the one with the baggy dress. I like the blue-skinned one. Fits you best. Well, I have long hair and I like baggy clothes, so I'm going to pick this one. The Wanderers have invaded this world. Rescue the dreamers. Bring them to this place. Go before my power is all gone. So the mystical tree has given us this quest. Rescue the dreamers. You're supposed to be able to click. I don't know what's happening there. Maybe I have to... Okay, so by contacting one of these characters, we're now in a dream world or whatever. Hello, Minda. What's up? My kitty is here to say hello. Oops. Aww. She went meow. What's up? You need some love and affection. Okay, she wandered off. Yeah, so you play this with a controller or keyboard and the mouse. And when you click, you can create a bubble. And you'll use this to deal with enemies. So I don't know what... Is this an enemy? It hurt me, so I guess so. Do not worry, you are safe. Okay, that's nice. As long as I am able, I will revive you here. You must bring the dreamers to the sanctuary. I'll try. This is a different one, but it's in that same quadrant, so I guess the quadrant is the important part. So, what else should we do to get past this? You can only throw the one bubble and then you have to retrieve it. So let's just experiment. Okay, so that hurts me. Can I jump over? My jump's not really high enough. Oh! Okay. So I guess I had to hit it at the right time. I had poor timing, I guess. Okay. Nice trans colors, egg. Your first dreamer, such magnificent work. You must rescue the others before it is too late. So this is a dreamer. It looks like maybe a little dinosaur. Very cute. Like I can see 2 feet, long neck, long tail. Oh, I can push him around. Sorry, buddy. All right. So that's one dreamer down. Oof. Oh my gosh. The dream collapsed and then fell in on itself. Okay. So this is interesting. Each room is like a little single screen challenge. Yeah, I got taken out. Please send me back. Thank you. I like the setup here and the slightly bubble style mechanics. Whoop. So that snake escaped its bubble, I think. Do I need to defeat them all? Let's go over here first. There's only one snake here. Okay. So you can throw... Oh, there's a limit. But you can throw through walls, it seems. And then once they're encased, you contact the bubble to destroy that monster or whatever it is. And you also use the bubbles to bring the dreamers back home. Cool, cool, cool. This is really nice, like abstract and kind of strange. Another dreamer rescued. Such wonderful news. I knew that I put my faith in the right soul this time. Yeah. Very cute little character designs using a bare minimum of pixels, which is my style very much. And that's a cool effect when you destroy an enemy like that. I don't know if you're destroying them, but when you banish an enemy like that particle thing. Whoop! Yeah, it escaped. Had to be a bit quicker about it. Hello, Dreamer. I'm here to rescue you. Ta-da! And we're going to go back. Oh boy, that was close. I'm using up to jump, by the way. And my setup with controller in left hand and right hand on the mouse. Is this a good thing? This looks a little sinister, this tree now. I guess we'll find out when we rescue the last dreamer. Oh, they're coming. Ow, ow. Yeah. I'll do better this time, I promise. Take me back. Wonder what happens if I'm standing here. Nothing, that's fine. Good-o. Yeah, I really got ganged up on there. Ta-da! Great. Kept my space a bit. Worked out better this time. Oh! Hello? Come back, please. This one's a bit more of a challenge. You gotta chase him down. Okay, heading back to the tree. Finally, you've done it. I rescued the dinosaur thing, the bird, the last dreamer hidden in this world. Whatever that thing is. And that other thing. I knew this tree was sinister. Finally mine. If you really want to save the dreamers, grab them and jump in the portal. I will save them. Well, I failed to identify that last one. No! Oh no! It's too late to save them. You must reach the portal. I'm sorry, dinosaur. You were my first dreamer rescued. But I couldn't get to you in time. Thanks for playing. Follow me for news on updates and releases. Record the cipher symbols to use your dreamers in Chapter 2. Ooh. Interesting. Well, I've got a record of it thanks to this stream, so yeah. When that's done development, we can continue our progress. So what are these other things? The blue thing is maybe like some kind of small mammal with a big head, or a lizard perhaps. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like a... It definitely has a tail, so it's not a frog. Could be a froglet. Salamander, an axolotl. Let's say it's an axolotl that's sitting up on its butt. You know, like axolotls do. As for the green-brown thing, I'm gonna say it's a potato. It's grown 2 little shoots out of the top, and it's also gained sentience and the ability to dream, thanks to the symbiosis of other organisms living inside it. Cool. So that was Tiny Dreamers Chapter 1, with a fascinating little abstract story going on there. And you can't see this, but the title bar of the window says "The End?" ? We know it's not the end, of course, because Tony is working on the follow-up, of course. All right, that was cool. I liked that one. Okay, moving on then. So the next one is another platformer. This is called Inbox, and the cover artwork done for it caught my eye, of course. Very charming. This is made by a bit more of a team. Indies Gesindel, which is a German team. Small game dev collective. There you go. In particular, the programmer, like there's a lot of people involved clearly, but I saw the programmer popping up as is this the peach tea? It smells fruity. Nice. Kathy is excited for her tea. So there was a thread on Twitter, which I haven't prepared, but it was like, post your game if you're a trans game dev. And I believe that Laura here popped up there. This is the programmer of Inbox. So, yeah, involved with Indies Gazindle as well as owner of SpinShare. What's this? Custom charts for Rhythm Game Spin Rhythm. Oh, cool. Anyway, yeah, so the idea is you're a little bunny delivering post, and there's a sort of Demon Souls-esque player interaction system to it as well, which sounds pretty interesting. I've got that as a standalone. It's a Unity game. This is probably going to launch in full screen, so I'll just do this. Yep. That should have captured. This was made in 2020. Laura Hyman. Described as a hard platformer. You can leave postcards or receive them from other players is the idea behind the inter-player message system thing. Is the capture going to come through? I'm just checking to see if it happens. It is. Great. So there's a few levels here. Let's check it out. Do we have... Yes, we have a jump button. Lovely stuff. Very cute. I love the art in this game. Matches the promo art very well. Obviously we could jump on that mouse, but not on this hedgehog because it's spiky. I feel like the camera is a little bit overzealous in here. Sometimes this happens with platform games. It follows your character too much and that ends up being a little bit disorienting, but that's okay. Apologies for any motion sickness it might cause. Alright, next level. Oh, got too close to that spike, and another player has rickrolled me. Am I able to leave a message? Yeah. Encourage other adventurers with a postcard. I will encourage you to stay hydrated. So, other people who played the game, obviously there's some kind of network connectivity. They're going to be able to see that if they die around here, I guess. So we'll just restart. So yeah, I don't know if those postcards will give contextual hints, or if they're just going to rickroll me every time, but yeah, we'll see. I may have been overselling it by describing it as this Demon Souls-like system. I guess Elden Ring has that too. Yeah, that would be the up-to-date reference to make, for sure. When I played Dark Souls, oh no, I think I did have messages when I played Dark Souls. Believe in thyself, thank you, I will. When I played Dark Souls on PS3, so close, but you'll get it next time. Yeah, the messaging system worked. When I got around to playing Demon Souls on PS3, it had been shut down at that point. So I didn't have that player bloodstains and messages thing happening. But I did have it on PS3. Then when I went to play Bloodborne, I did not have a PlayStation online account. So you didn't need one on PS3 to do those multiplayer features. But for the PS4 you did. So again, as with Demon Souls, I did not have a multiplayer experience with that. Don't get got. Oh, too late. Bait the stones, or you will get squished. Whoops, I tried to do an exclamation mark and I just put a 1. You're only supposed to put a 1 if you've already done multiple exclamation marks. Everybody knows that. I wonder if I can bop off these enemies, barbarian style. Apparently not. There's no bopping mechanic. No! No one could crush your dreams. Let's do this. So the game has been also preloaded with postcards from the devs. So I don't know how many of these are left by other players or left by the dev team themselves. I don't know how the back end works at all. But it's a cool idea. Okay. Even if you're just leaving notes of encouragement, it can be nice to have that feeling of connection with another player, even in a single player experience like this. It's pretty cool. Post Bunny. Ah! Whoa. Uh-oh. I missed a coin. Oh well. I was just gonna check something, but I forgot. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Okay, cool. Ghost! I've had my problems with this level, but you get through it eventually, says the postcard. Yeah, I was gonna talk about other games where you play as a postal worker. Like Yoku's Island Express, an excellent pinball Metroidvania, where you're a little dung beetle. Lovely art style, reminds me of Rayman Origins. Very satisfying gameplay, with pinball mechanics on an exploration world. Oops. Sometimes you gotta pause for a moment and see if you're doing okay. Unclench your jaw and sit a little straighter. Doesn't that feel different? You know what? It does. That's cool. No! Chocolate supremacy. Go get yourself some. And me too while you're at it. No, I just had lunch. I'm alright. Thanks anyway. Let's go! No! What was that one on the PlayStation? Kota Kota Post Nin? That's on my list, but I haven't looked into it too much yet. Need to research it more before I really talk about it, but yeah, should be interesting. Looked like a camel tree variant. Camel tree? Camelry? Something like that. Okay. Now we're past that spot. Can get moving. I cannot overstate how cute this bunny is. With its floppy ears. Though it does have the angry American Kirby eyes. Do not want to mess with this bunny. You will get stomped. I don't care if you're the cutest mouse in the world. Actually, I'm going to leave that one. The post bunny is merciful. Ta-da! Oh, okay. You can play Kota Kota Post Nin for free on archive.org, Gibbon is telling me. Cheer up, you always look best with a smile. Oh, thanks. Ah! Missed a ton of coins, oh well. Oh boy. Oh, cool. I can make that. Again, this is a... Whoops. This is a platformer with simple controls, but... just with a bit of level design, you can make an interesting game. Advice. I don't know about practical advice, but I can at least encourage. You can do it. My caps lock is on. Okay. Smiley face. Send. That's cool. Just imagine you could play this game and see my messages. Maybe I'll rickroll someone else. It's always kind of satisfying when you're playing a platformer as a particularly well-suited animal like a bunny who are known for jumping. There's kangaroo platformers, there's frog platformers. Trial and error is actually the most popular way to get results, so I don't know about that. There we go. Bit of Smash Mouth to make somebody happy. Ah! No! Thing is, I'm trying to jump and hitting the retry button as soon as it pops up, which means I'm actually missing the messages. When reading the postcards is kind of half the point between lives. But as with 1 minute max, the difficulty is increasing. What have we done? Sometimes the, like, highlighted button does not default to retry. So I have to pull out the old mouse. Oh, the little hat, like, partially separates from the head when you jump. What's this? Why is C1 grayed out? I don't know, but keep going on C2. Pat yourself on the back for trying. It's pretty hard to reach her and back. Thanks, me. You're welcome. Looks like these levels are really the challenge levels of the game. That might be what the C stands for, but what does the O stand for? The introduction? The original difficulty? Original recipe? What do you think the O stands for? Okay. The OK levels. And the challenge levels. Nearly there. Whoop. I do like platformers that use this kind of smooth, hand-drawn art style. Where did that fireball go? It never came down. It was taking its time up there. Guess it doesn't move when it's not on screen. Oh, ah! Okay, lower path it is. Get more coins out of it. Maybe the levels are grayed out on that select screen if you haven't got all the coins. So this is the upper path? Yeah. Okay, so we could have got there. Well, that's tough. There we go. Oh! Ghosts. Ooh. No! Spiky, spiky, pokey me. Watch out for spikes and other hazards. There. Somebody will definitely be well informed by that message. Now this is the magic fireball. Okay. Ah! You know what? I'm skipping that side path. I don't have to be a completionist here. I've already missed a coin in an earlier stage. Ah! That sound effect. It's a little loud. Kind of startles me when it comes in. Okay. Let's go. Oh boy. Whoa! Oh. Amazing. Very good, very good. All right. Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. We don't even have Rockman screen transitions here. Oh boy. That was cool. Let's go up at this time. Urgh. That mouse sounds delicious when you jump on it. Sounds like a perfect snack. Cool, cool, cool. How many left? Is the last level maybe? Is it frozen? Oh, I'm here. Maybe it's just an exceptionally large level that it was loading in. I fell down all the way into the piranha plant. I think I just have bad luck. Well, I've barely started this level. I couldn't tell anybody anything about my experience. Yep, just took a long time to load. Okay. So there's clearly some pits around here, but I don't know where they will lead. Whether it's directly to death or an alternate path. Yeah. Left or right? I feel like going left would have been an alternate path that you might have fallen onto by accident. Oh, what's this now? Okay, cool. I love the tension that can be created just by having something be slightly off screen in an intentional way. So that's it. We've cleared all the levels. I don't know why C1's still grayed out, but there you go. I definitely missed some coins in some of the other levels, but it hasn't gone like that. Oh, did I bookmark that? I guess I did. Okay, by accident. Again, the credits, which are also on the itch page. These are the lovely people involved with creating this game from Indies Gesindel in Germany. Yeah, so that was Inbox. I don't want to clip progress. I want to quit. Thank you. Thank you for the game. Lovely stuff. Okay. Satisfying to clear a hard platforming challenge. Well, so far, we haven't really had much in the way of games that address gender issues, which is fine. But the next one definitely is. Well, I guess Cloud Spotting was a little bit like that. This one, What's Your Gender? The working title was Anti-Gender, as a riff on the game Antechamber, which is, if you look at the screenshot, it's kind of similar to this. First person, kind of, you know, the minimalism thing with the colors to highlight things. But they're using that kind of basis to make a first-person puzzle walk 'em up game, but it's about gender stuff. It's called What's Your Gender? It was made in 36 hours or less, as part of a Binary and Beyond themed game jam. The creators are Purple Sloth, who on their website show some of the other games they worked on. This is another little collective based in Germany. So in the description for Disturbing Waves, which is a sailing ship themed adventure game, it talks about how the team has a majority of queer and NB devs. You can look at a bio of the team over here on their website. Some of them have links to their profiles, but yeah, as you can see, yeah, NB stuff going on there. Pretty cool. What was I going to say? Yeah, so the particular credits down here. So, for example, Fuxi has a Mastodon instance here. They're non-binary. Enti, who was VA, their profile's linked there, as well as Radau, who is also a they, them, NB. What did they do? They were part of coding. Yeah, they did coding. Anyway, this game looks pretty cool, so let's launch it and play it. Okay. It's another Unity game, probably going to be full screen. Wonder if this has control support. Turn off joystick key. Yes, it does. Lovely. Move and interact. I can do that. I can handle that. Some good options there. Credits. I'll just hydrate myself while this is going. Okay. Enti did some game design as well. And worked on localization. Good stuff. Game by Purple Sloth, which is not purple in this. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Cool. So this is similar to what's on the page, but there's a little bit different stuff. So I'll just read this. We'd like to point out that while What's Your Gender was created by a team of mostly queer devs, we do not have first-hand experience of all identities, terms, and concepts featured, and even where we do, the experiences and the definitions we use may differ from those of others who use similar labels. Most importantly, the list of identities and concepts featured in this game is far from exhaustive. With this in mind, we hope that this game can be a source of information and insight for those unfamiliar with the shown concepts, and a source of comfort and recognition for those who feel seen. What it does not aim to do is to tell anyone how they should define the labels that they apply to themselves. If you want to learn more about any of these terms and concepts, check out the sources we have listed under Learn More in the main menu screen. So there's some great stuff there that, yeah, you can check out. But let's get into the game experience itself. Okay. Ooh, cool. I haven't played Antichamber, so even that, the novelty of just that is just really cool. Oh, I've been walled in. I must choose. Oh, okay. Oh, what happened? Aha, nice. You can follow the arrows, you can choose not to. I like how the game first presents you that binary and then you turn around and that's how they reveal. Oh, okay. I hope you can hear that properly, but there is voice acting reading out some thoughts. Cisgender, or cis, is a term for people whose gender identity matches their sex assigned at birth. It is the antonym to transgender and trans. The term is derived from the Latin prefix cis, meaning on this side of. The dichotomy of the terms cis and trans is also used in chemistry, which is, yeah, how I first heard the terms in chemistry studies. It's about what side of a molecule the groups are attached to. Oh, we've looped back around. Interesting. So this kind of teleport planes. You can actually spot them if you look really closely at these dots here, maybe. Don't know if that's intentional. Stanley Parable did similar stuff where, well, a lot of first-person games through history have done things where you'll be sort of warped to another space sort of seamlessly.
How do I know what my gender is?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we can go left or right. Let's just head out this way. Oh, I should interact with this. Trans is an umbrella term for anyone whose gender does not or does not fully match the sex they are assigned at birth. It is the antonym to cis. Today, the term is most commonly used as an adjective, but can also be used as part of a compound nouns that describe a given identity. So yeah, part of the game is kind of educational, but it's also about self-discovery and recognition and stuff. Passing describes phenomena where a trans person is read as either cis, their correct gender, and or the gender they want to be perceived as by an outside party. Being able to pass is often seen as a privilege. Historically, the term has been used for BIPOC, which is black, indigenous people of color, black or indigenous people of color, something like that, I think, who were white passing and thus able to escape some of the legal and social conventions of racial segregation and discrimination. So a term with some history there. Yeah. Ooh.
Am I still the same person that I was 2 years ago?
Fluid. Gender fluid describes certain identities under the multigender, non-binary, and transgender umbrellas. Gender fluid individuals have gender identities that change over time. They could be multiple genders at once and then switch to none at all, or move between single gender identities, or some other combination therein. For some gender fluid people, these changes happen as often as several times a day, and for others monthly or less often. Fascinating. Can you hear the music okay? Yeah, Gibbon says. I don't quite pass yet most of the time. Masks sure do help though. Yeah. Masks, Whoa, okay, this room got different. I do like things about wearing a mask in public. Helps you feel a bit less exposed. Alright, queer. Originally a slur against members of the LGBTIA community, the term queer was reclaimed in the 1980s and is today a widely used umbrella term describing any person who isn't straight and cis and dia. While some members of these communities still reject the term due to its past, it has become one of the more widely used umbrella terms and has spawned its own field of political and academic theory, queer theory or studies. Okay, we've actually encountered a term that I'm not completely familiar with, dia. So hopefully I'll learn about that somewhere in here. First, let's go in the Ocarina of Time Forest Temple corridor. See what happens. So this is kind of it's almost like a museum or like an interactive art piece. But there's all these, obviously, things that real museums would never be able to do. Okay, so we can learn about drag down there, demi up there. I can't get there. Let's just head down here. Drag.
What does it mean to feel good with certain clothes? In what kind of situation?
Drag refers to the performance of masculinity, femininity, or other forms of gender expression. A drag queen is someone who performs femininity, and a drag king is someone who performs masculinity. The term may be used as a noun, as in the expression in drag, or as an adjective, as in drag show. The use of drag in this sense appeared in print as early as 1870. Yeah. There's,
Do my behaviors fit into gender stereotypes? Am I gender non-conforming if they don't?
Yeah, it's good to have these things laid out because these terms can get conflated at times. Anyway, where should we go next? Let's go to they. Ooh, there's so many. Cool. Z. These are other pronouns that people could use. Z. One. They. They. No pronoun.
So I can choose my pronouns myself. I wonder what that would feel like.
Indeed, you can. Z. He. E. A. She. Is it just me or is she bolder in the font? No, it. I know some people who identify as it. But other people think that that's dehumanizing. But
He
yeah,
walks
it's everyone.
through the door.
Oh, they'll pronounce it for me.
A walks through the door.
A. E. A.
Z walks through the
Oh,
door.
gz. Okay, so you do pronounce the X like that. Well, you can. As much as there are different pronouns, there's different ways to say them.
One walks through the door.
Very royal.
A person walks through the door.
Okay. Interesting. So I've read comments on this game's page where people were very moved by finding their pronoun and walking through and thus being sort of seen and recognized in that way. What's void about? The term gender void describes an identity that is defined by the absence of gender. It falls under the agender umbrella. I can walk up the wall a little bit here. Where to next? Exit? I'm not ready to exit yet. I haven't learned about Dyer. Maybe that doesn't get addressed here. Yeah, because we haven't talked about orientations, which was covered under that same sentence that talked about straight and cis. So straight would be the orientation. So yeah. Yeah. As Gibbon says, let's give it up for canon agender character Testament in Guilty Gear. Yeah, so Testament is a character that was recently revealed to be in a new Guilty Gear game, and they are agender. They do not have a gender. Non-binary is a term that refers to people whose gender is not completely and exclusively male or female. They can identify with not having gender at all, with both binary genders, with a third identity, or an identity which can change over time. Non-binary people fall under the transgender umbrella term, and non-binary is an umbrella term itself, although some people use it to describe their specific gender identity. Cool. Yeah, I know a lot of people like that. Whoa, cool. I didn't look at the elevator shaft last time. So where are we now? We found a tree. Oh, could go down. Femme, or femme, is a term that refers to a queer person whose gender expression is considered to be feminine. Femme was originally used to distinguish feminine, lesbian, and bisexual women from butch women, and it is still one of the main uses of the term. It is common for trans and non-binary individuals to use the term to refer to their identity or expression, even if they do not identify as lesbian or bisexual women. Yeah, so I've seen that.
How can we subvert and use concepts that are tightly interwoven with patriarchal structures?
Very good question. Yeah, I've seen trans femme and trans masc used for trans women and men. Or I've just generalized a little bit there in my explanation, so sorry about that. Oh. Aha.
Everyone
Oh.
should be able to make their own decisions concerning their body.
Hmm. Oh, here's Daya. Okay. Can we learn about that? Okay, I just need to look at it to be able to interact with it. Okay. An intersex person has sex characteristics, e.g. sexual anatomy, reproductive organs, and/or chromosome patterns that do not fit the typical definition of male or female. This may be apparent at birth or become so later in life, e.g. puberty. Intersex people, just like dyadic people, may identify with any sexual orientation or gender identity. Dyadic is a word used to refer to people who are not intersex. Dyadic people were born with sex characteristics which could be categorized into one of the binary genders. So there you go, I learned something today. Whereas on the other hand, intersex... Okay, yeah, well, they explained both sides of it in that text. So you can walk through that and change the state of the room. What's this? Oh, we're now on the upper level here. Okay. Aha, demi. This is a good one. Demigender, from demi meaning half and gender, is an umbrella term for non-binary gender identities that have a partial connection to a certain gender.
Are there parts of my identity that always stay the same?
Aha, now we're back here. So, where to next? I went through... Let's explore a bit more. So is Testament new, or did they appear before in a previous game? I like their style a lot. They have like a cool top hat and a vest and stuff. Okay. Oh, so we've looped around there. Have we learned everything about gender? Just kidding. Where was that exit? Maybe I'll head for the exit, but... I'm lost. Hold on. How did I get to the tree room? I guess we can just backtrack. Oh, that's a loop. Oh. The tree's through that door. I don't know how to get back there. Testament has been around for several games, says Gibbon, and has been previously referred to as he, but has always had that sort of aesthetic to them, and is now identifying as they in the latest entry, with the devs confirming that they now identify as agender. Cool. Good to know, thanks. I can jump. Wonder if I can jump up to this black hole. Guess not. Right. Where was that exit? I'm a bit lost now. Where's the sprint button? Just kidding. There's no sprint button. I guess I could... No, I can't jump over this banister. There's an invisible wall. How rude. There was another... Oh, okay. Yep. I didn't need to jump over because I warped there. Okay. So that's the looping corridor. And I went left before. But if you go right... Oh, this is different. This is new. Ooh. Oh, no. We're entering the dysphoria room. Gender dysphoria refers to negative feelings arising from some aspect of gender experience. Examples include body dysphoria when caused by aspects of one's own body as well as being misgendered. Gender dysphoria is experienced by many, but not all trans people. The term can also be used diagnostically, referring to persistent and clinically significant discomfort with an assigned gender. And, yeah, they've sort of represented that with this sort of, these cubes, like, blocking your way. That, yeah, that's interesting.
Which situations make me feel
Oh.
euphoric about myself?
And now the cubes are forming a pathway. That's really clever, actually. So dysphoria is transformed into euphoria. Gender euphoria, sometimes called gender congruence, is the antonym to gender dysphoria. It describes the phenomenon of a person experiencing joy due to one or multiple aspects of their gender identity or expression, e.g. pronouns, body features, or labels. Gibbon says, dysphoria is a bitch. Haha. It's also often misunderstood. Oh, do you want to elaborate on that at all? And I've found the tree again, which is cool. If I go in there, I'll get stuck like I did last time. So that's the lift. Oh yeah, okay. This tree keeps changing color too. Oh. It's actually changing as I watch. Cool. Okay, invisible walls. Oh yeah, okay. I remember this room. I think there might have been another place or two that I hadn't explored yet. So I've been through there. There's the exit, but there's one... This is a place I haven't been. Oh, that loops. Okay. So Gibbon says, a lot of media portrays dysphoria as a very defined thing that is visceral, like it's often portrayed and described by literature as being kind of major and or debilitating, but it can be very subtle and pervading as well. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, this is a representation of all the rooms I've been in and the terms that I've read about. So I'm in the map room. Drag, cis, fluid, passing, the staircase. So there still are some that I haven't discovered. Yeah, I think given the time, I think we can do a bit more exploration. So we're here. If we go to pronouns and then staircase, there's one there, but there's also one directly from the map room, it looks like. Outside, which is probably where the tree is. Yep, so we've done that, but we haven't been there. So there's a few more off the staircase. I did encounter the staircase before, but I haven't gone back to it. So I'll try and find this room next. So void, pronouns, and then turn to the left from void. Yeah, so here? But that's the loop. No. Maybe that's the exit. It doesn't line up. Does it? Okay, well, let's head for the staircase. From the map we go pronouns and then up. Gibbon apologizing. Her vocabulary isn't the best on this stuff. As she says, I myself didn't have quote-unquote major dysphoria or whatever you want to call it, but I still experienced a lot of more subtle stuff. There was recognizably dysphoria in hindsight. Yeah, fair enough. I'm sorry you experienced that. Hope you're doing better these days. Wait, how do I get to the stairs? I'm trying to back through the door.
She walks through the door.
I did it. Maybe after you walk through the door, it opens the staircase. Nope. Is that it up there? How do I get up there? Did I read this one? Yeah, I didn't. In linguistics and grammar, pronouns are words that substitute a noun or a noun phrase. Third-person pronouns can be used to talk about people without always using the full name of someone. People can have one or several pairs of pronouns, and some people don't have any or use their name as a pronoun. In many languages, at least some of the third-person pronouns are binary gendered, leading to the creation and adoption of alternative pronouns. So yeah, that's the case in other languages apart from English as well. So some of the devs that I was looking up had separate pronouns written in other languages, such as German. Wow, how do I get to the stairs? I guess I'll find an alternate route then. Gibbon says she is doing better and can't begin to describe how right everything suddenly felt when she first got on estrogen. Awesome. Maybe that's what the O stood for in the inbox levels. O for estrogen. What other way can I get to the stairs? They're all very roundabout ways. Maybe I'll try going through all the doors. That might make a difference. Let's go. Speed run of all pronouns.
A person walks through the door.
Including no pronouns.
He walks through the door. They walk through the door. One walks through the door.
Oh, I actually went too fast.
He walks through the door.
And that one did not play the soundbite. Let me go up there.
She walks through the door. A walks through the door. E walks through the door. He walks through the door. Z walks through the door.
Oh well, I'll go the long way. Or I'll just sit under the stairs. Okay, take me the long way. From map room, go... Oh my gosh. Go to non-binary, to outside, to euphoria, to the staircase. Okay. What? Hang on a second. I can't go to non-binary from this room. Pronouns, void. Are these secrets or what? Can't jump on top of the map. Just checking. So void doesn't lead anywhere. Non-binary. Not everything's marked here either. Like, is drag on this map at all? Gonna go back through drag. Spent so long looking at the map and now I'm just wandering randomly again. Oh no, I'm back here. Where I found it so difficult to exit from. Well, maybe I'll finish there and I'll leave the rest of the game to... you can discover it on your own if you're interested. Since I found the map, I've been really wanting to complete the game, you know. Alright, the lift is not on the map. So maybe... because the lift took me to... where did it take me? I guess I'll take the lift. I wish I could bring up the map at all times. Okay. I think I'm treating this too much like a game. I wasn't at first when I was just walking around and discovering. Okay, Euphoria definitely led to a room I haven't been to yet. Oh. Okay. Oh. The way I first got into this room is not there anymore. Oh no, it's over here. Yeah, this was the stairs. Okay. So here we should be able to find a few more rooms. So that's the trans room.
Sometimes I think that the fights that have already been fought decades ago just keep repeating.
In some South Asian countries, including India, Indonesia, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, the Hijra are trans or intersex people with a distinct and established gender identity. This is a very ancient tradition of a gender role that escapes a rigid gender binary, sometimes called a third gender. The term is at times used to describe people who have other gender identities that are less well known in Western discourse. In some such cases, the term is offensive. So be careful with use of that term, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, the sort of ancient third gender concept is an interesting cultural phenomenon. I touched on it briefly in the Aztec Challenge stream.
The Western norm of gender that is repressing all other ideas and constructs?
Good question. Because there are Nahuatl words that refer to identities outside of the gender binary. Two-spirit is a modern umbrella term used by some indigenous North Americas to describe native people in their communities who fulfill a traditional third gender or other gender variant ceremonial and social role in their cultures. The term two-spirit was created in 1990 at the Indigenous Lesbian and Gay International Gathering in Winnipeg and specifically chosen to distinguish and distance Native American / First Nations peoples from non-native peoples. Interesting. Very interesting. So a very specific cultural term. Alright, and the staircase is looped. So we've discovered 2 new terms. That's great. That's really nice. And they refer to other cultures outside of the traditional Western conceptions, which is fascinating. Oh, so that's how you fall down into the pronouns room. Okay. So have we now seen it all? Not quite. I believe that might be the exit, but I think everything else... Oh no, yes, that might be the exit. Yay, I completed the game. Definitely not the spirit we should be taking this in, but anyway. Let's head to the exit now that we've learned a lot. Okay. Exit. Yes. Oh, okay. It puts us back. Oh, wow. What's this now? I guess it's just representative. Oh, control has been taken away from me. But yeah, this is representative of the multiplicity of gender identities that exist in the world. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. That was What's Your Gender? An interesting tool. Yeah, neato. Which means there's just one more game that I picked out to show today. And that's Null Pointer. Maybe I should have finished on What's Your Gender, really. Given it says, whose gender is it anyway? The game where everything's made up and the pronouns don't matter. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't say that. I was just trying to riff on the whose line is it anyway opening. Oh, interesting. Silent Crossing is another one that Prophet Goddess did. One of those PS1 style horror games. Interesting. Yeah, so they got some cool stuff. Prophet Goddess is also known as Ludum Tsundere. They, them, non-binary person who has done some pretty interesting looking games, including this, which was in the Queer Games bundle, Null Pointer. It's a procedurally generated FPS about fighting through the dangerous hell zone of online. Yeah, you level up, there's a synthwave soundtrack, vertically oriented combat. Sounds pretty fascinating. Might be a little bit motion sickness inducing, so warning. Launch that one up. Oh, I can do a windowed, that's cool. Which means I can do this. 720, please. Where's that? Here. That's native for my stream, and then I can do this. Yeah. So a bit of excitement to finish the stream on. Whoa, that's a lot of options. Great. I always like options. Cool. Very cool. Oh, start with the shotgun, I guess. Connecting to cylinder.read or read. And here we are. We have... I don't know what I'm doing. Shoot the red things, I guess. Fish can roll. I died. Press R to restart. Connecting to basis.red. That might be part of the seed for generating the world. Health 5 out of 5. Oh boy. I don't know about this shotgun. Ah! This is an abstract representation of navigating the hell zone of online. Oh, I fell out of the bounds and died. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You're free of torment. Rejoice. Alright. This was made in 2017, originally for 7DRL, aka 7-Day Roguelike, a game jam where in a week you create a roguelike, aka a game with procedural generation and like death resets your run and you start again from the beginning, that kind of thing. If you are unfamiliar with the term roguelike, it's based on the ancient computer RPG Rogue. Dungeon crawler. Roguelikes don't have to have dungeon crawler, especially in the more modern conception. What's this about? Whoa! Wow! Alright. So that blue portal thing sends you to a new generated world and continues the run. And I guess the goal is to increase your score, probably. So I've gotten score from that, but it's also ticking down over time. I love the aesthetic of this. Very like... whoa boy, okay. Okay, that's fine. Didn't know that would happen. Okay, how do I go back and like choose a new weapon? Because I'm not liking the shotgun really. Quit to menu. Yes, machine gun please. Yes. It's one of those deadly rings. Anyway, yeah, this whole sort of fuzzy CRT look and the neon wireframe stuff. Very cool aesthetic. I was worried about these spikes that they might hurt me, but they're not. Also, I have more health. Does the machine gun have more health? Don't know why that is. Oh. What shot me? It was you. Evil pyramid. So yeah, very cool, very cool. It's kind of retro cyberpunk kind of thing. It's very nice. I like the soundtrack. Whoops, I fell. Oh, can I jump a lot? I can jump infinitely, I think. Or no. Yes? Yes. I guess I have infinite jumps. I didn't know that. Ow. Ow! Maybe the spikes do hurt you, after all. Health. Oh, I didn't get it. Ah, jeez. Guess we should try out the final weapon, the Railgun. Connecting to immobile.pizza. Yeah, that's what I thought. Slow pace, but powerful. Ooh, there's a dash? Okay, I'm just experimenting with controls. Oops. Apparently there's a reset button. What else can I do? I can jump, I can dash. Okay, and I can shoot. So now I know. Guess I backed up into that. No! Oh, fell into the hornet's nest here. No! I wonder if this has piercing. This railgun. They just recently released the DLC expansion pack for Risk of Rain 2, which I play regularly with my brother. And there's a sniper character in that, but I don't like her at all. I don't like how she plays. Too technical for me. Requires too much precision. Some of the characters in the game are definitely better suited to mouse and keyboard, like the Artificer and the new Railgunner. But being a controller player, they're not really my speed. But the other new character in the expansion is fantastic. The Void Fiend. I love playing as them. Aha. So the yellow box is treasure. That will get you health. So that's your only resource pretty much, apart from score. Level 1. 1 exclamation mark. What's that mean? Ow. Was that the spike? Gibbon says she hasn't played Risk of Rain 1 or 2. But her ex plays with his friends on stream sometimes, and it looks neat. It is neat. It's very cool. I've put over 100 hours into it, which is a lot for me for a single game. And all of that is co-op with my bro. I don't know how to advance this map. There must be some corner I've overlooked. Oh, have I gone up here? Yeah, I must have. Yeah. Okay. I walked right over some spikes there without thinking about it, and they didn't hurt me. I guess I just got shot before when I thought I was getting hurt by spikes. Get me out of here. Ah, here it is. Woo. Ooh, welcome to level 2. Please pick a perk. Focus, less weapon spread, not a problem with the railgun. Overclock, faster movement speed. That might get chaotic. Cool sneakers, more jumps. I thought I already had infinite jumps. Treasure hunter, more chests. That'll extend the run by giving me more health, so I will pick more chests. I guess there's a limit to jumps. Also, didn't I have 10 health before? Why am I at 5 now? What's going on? I'm gonna just experiment. 1 jump, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay, 6 is the limit. Luckily, I got respawned with only a damage point instead of ending my run by that foolish fall. So yeah, 6 jumps. I think 6 is enough, honestly, with the way these levels are designed. Ow. Oh. Ow. Yeah, I backed up into another viper's nest. Let's see. I'll try the machine gun again, actually. What's the time? Oh yeah, so this was the right number of games to fill 2 hours, which is my usual time. So that's good. I'm feeling good about how this stream went. And yeah, hope you enjoyed watching. Yeah, I'm back at 10 health again. I don't know what's going on there. Oops. I don't know what just hit me. Also, there was a health there and I didn't grab it. Give me the health, give me the health, give me the health, give me the health. It's mine. Leave. So I guess you need to go through 2 warps. Yeah. No? Well, what was the level 1 exclamation mark before? There's a lot I do not understand yet about this game, but that's cool. Get me out of here. Maybe there's a points threshold or something. I got a points boost from that, but I'm still at level 1. Who knows? Just enjoying the ride, I guess. Yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this stream. Just showing off some cool indie games that are available on itch.io. Made by trans and NB creators. And yeah, they're all really cool. The games and the creators, both cool. So you can check out these creators. I'll put links in the notes on the YouTube archive. Faster fire rate sounds great. Let's do that. And keep an eye out for the Queer Games Bundle 2022 upcoming in Pride Month of June. where you might find more games by these creators or others. The idea with the Queer Games Bundle is to spotlight games made by queer devs of all stripes. I've chosen some of the trans and envy ones today. But there's lots more identities on the spectrum that are represented in the bundle and on itch. Oh boy, oh boy. I was trying to get to that health. Didn't make it. I got memed, but I did get to Sector 3. Alright. That's enough of that. So that's it for the stream today. Thanks for joining me. Just up. Back here. To go back here. So a couple of reminders at the end. 31st of March is Trans Day of Visibility. Very cool stuff. And the Queer Games Bundle, which will be available. Part 2 will be available from June of this year. So yes, that's been great. Yeah. I don't have anything more to say, so keep being queer and being cool. And shout out to all my trans and non-binary friends. Thank you for joining me, and goodbye. Peace out.